Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Disagreeable TV. I know it's been a minute. I've missed you all 17 of my views. Thank you for watching. We are back, and today we are going to be doing a fun little episode called Unpopular Opinions, where we're going to just talk about things we like. If we disagree with each other, we'll disagree on here. If you disagree with us in the comments below. Anyways, getting straight into it. This is Scott. He is my engineer, my editor, and probably my best friend. I'm Disagreeable Andrew. Let's dive right in, shall we?
Probably.
Are we going to have a disagreement already?
I have no clue.
Oh, right.
Dude, my face is bright red, but that's okay. So, what do you want to talk about?
Right.
You can go ahead and get started, because I don't have anything special to say. I'm just some weird fat guy in the corner here.
He's so gracious.
It's also your channel, so...
It is my channel, so... You know what? Dragons. How do we feel about dragons, Scott?
Chinese dragons suck. European dragons are awesome.
I'm like, what's the difference between a Chinese dragon and a Japanese dragon?
I don't care, but Asian dragons in general are typically portrayed as being a worm thingy that flies. I like European with like the wings.
Well, so Asian dragons are more typically godlike figures.
Yes, I know.
It makes them a little more potent characters, and it makes them a lot more fun because, you know, unlike European dragons, when a Chinese dragon speaks, it's actually imparting wisdom, and they're 9 times out of 10 they're the good guys, whereas European dragons are always the bad guys.
Not always.
Name one good European dragon.
If you go into like D&D,
okay, hang on. Name one good sentient European dragon that is not from D&D.
Okay, Dragonlance. No, I'm just kidding. That's part of D&D. No,
I mean, I've got one, and that's Draco from Dragonheart. I don't count any of the Dragonheart sequels.
You know, you could go How to Train Your Dragon, which I've seen once.
But they're not sentient. They're not. They're smart, but they're not intelligent beings.
I was gonna say they're sentient, but they're not necessarily. Anyway, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna go on record that the dragons in Game of Thrones are not dragons. They are wyverns. If you look at them, they have wings attached to their ankles or their front ankles, which dragons do not. And they also have very thick, heavy ridges on their tails, which are usually implied to do extra damage, which in wyverns it would be doing damage with poison. Dragons do not have wings attached to their legs. Their wings are separate entirely from their body, and they just have long, whippy, mean tails.
Speaking of dragons, I'm sorry that your dragon show made everyone pissed off.
I'm sorry your dragon show ended stupidly.
I wasn't going to go there. I'm just saying I'm sorry it pissed everyone off.
Hey, so since we're moving on from the topic of dragons and onto dragon shows, Game of Thrones, I know you've never seen it, you've never read any of the books.
Do you know I have the books?
I know you have the books, doesn't mean you've read them. They're 1,000-page long books. I don't think you're going to take the time to read them if you're not really interested.
And who said I wasn't interested?
Then read them.
I don't want to read on my phone because that's where I have them. Anyway, so... there's a reason why I have not watched Game of Thrones.
What's that?
I'm too cheap to buy HBO for one show. I am cheap.
Game of Thrones has made $14 off of me every month for the last 8 years because of that show. I'm kidding, not every month, only when it's on. But right now, me and my wife are going to be keeping Game of Thrones HBO, because we've got a couple of other shows that we're interested in.
Probably Westworld.
I still haven't seen the first season of Westworld, and the attraction's not really there. It looks good.
Cowboys and naked people.
Dragons and naked people. That's why I watch Game of Thrones. All right.
Anyways,
Scott, do you have a topic you'd like to talk about? Aside from the fact that Batman vs. Ninja Turtles was the worst Batman thing I've ever seen, and I happen to be a huge fan of Batman and Robin. Come at me, guys.
You don't like Batman. You like Robin. Shut up. You're a Superman guy.
I am a Superman guy.
Well, since we're on the topic of comic books, Spider-Man is the most awesomest person ever. And I have
over soda cans.
Things that I bought at a convention over the weekend.
Fan fusion.
I hate that name. It's freaking Phoenix Comic Con. Don't let anyone deny it.
You know what I hate?
Renaming a convention 5 times in 2 years?
Phoenix Ultimate Geek Smackdown.
Oh, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, can we talk about that for a second?
Mr. Ned Flanders.
I attended Phoenix Fan Fusion.
Oh, man.
I am going to call it Fan Fusion, so that way San Diego Comic Con doesn't come after us and go, oh, that can't be good, Comic Con, we're Comic Con. I attended a panel that was the Phoenix Ultimate Geek Smackdown, commonly referred to as
Qualifiers.
Pugs. It was a qualifying round. I was in the final batch of competitors. I was actually the final competitor, which was weird, considering I signed up in advance, and they had like 5 people show up who were like, we volunteer, we're volunteers tribute.
You know what's funny though? Not only did he sign up early, he was literally the very last name, and he's like, I'm nervous. And then he saw some of the other ones, and he's like, I'm really nervous. But then I was like, dude, you're really good at BSing. And then, of course, they gave him a topic that he could talk, but they gave him the wrong person, but he did it anyway.
So, actually, I was willing to be, like, gracious, and I let the other guy have Ned Stark. Which, okay, I have a Game of Thrones tattoo. I know so much about Game of Thrones that I feel like if George Martin were to go, I can't remember, who's this person? I'd be like, yo, dude, I got you. But so I
slapped your chest hard.
I did. I graciously offered Ned Stark to my competitor, and I chose to defend Ned Flanders.
The question was, who is the more righteous Ned?
Now, the reason I'm so salty about this is because the other guy did not for 1 second defend Ned Stark.
He didn't even mention Ned Stark once, except for I saw this guy's Stark tattoo and all that stuff.
Which Stark.
Yeah, we know that's not. Anyway, but all he did was attack Ned.
All he did was attack poor Ned Flanders.
Hi diddly doodly.
Which I was barely able to get a word in edgewise, and I lost. I was under the impression that this was a debate game.
Yep.
Where you have to defend your stance.
Instead attack your opponent's other.
I think the only reason I lost, no, I don't think, I know. The only reason I lost is because that guy yelled over me the entire time. Did you hear like the pop that I got when I high diddly hoed everybody? Like the whole room was like, woo! And then this guy just screamed over me the entire time.
Also, that kid should have won.
Oh my God, no. I'm so glad he didn't win.
Well, his position was a lot better than the other person. The other person had no clue, but that's a story for another episode.
That is, if we ever do this again. I want to do my own game show to be like, hey, this is better than Pugs because it actually does what it's supposed to do, but I'm not going to be that petty right now.
We'd have to go to a bar, have it all set up. You totally would try to arrange that, I know.
You act like that's difficult.
No, but it takes effort, and I don't know. You'd probably do it.
I'm just saying, hashtag Tucson Ultimate Geek.
Dude, they're looking for panels for Tucson Comic Con.
I'm doing it. Tucson Comic Con. I know I have 17 viewers on here, 3 of which are probably just myself. But anybody who watches this, Tucson Comic Con, Tucson Ultimate Geek, we're actually going to have this. We're going to do it right. We will stream it here and probably on Twitch, because I'll have that set up too.
Call it Tug.
And now I can't do this. I can't do this now. Thanks. You've ruined it, Scott.
Dude, my face.
No, that's actually your face right now.
No, anyway.
Anyways, so.
Well, don't call it Tug.
I'm not going to call it Tug.
Just call it Rubs.
I hate you so much right now, dude.
No, you love me. Shut up.
I do. All right, so we got about a couple minutes left that we can talk about stuff.
Spider-Man.
Well,
we already said that, but anyway.
All we did was mention Spider-Man. We didn't actually talk about it.
Yes.
I love Miles Morales.
I'm more of a Peter guy, but I do enjoy Miles because, well, he's unique. They made him his own. They're like, hey, we need some diversity, but here's this character that's actually really good.
Hey, so can I just mention Gwen Stacy? I love Gwen.
Yeah.
Gwen is like Into the Spider-Verse. Not only did it deserve that Oscar that it won,
yes,
but it deserved every Oscar in its category because they paid so much attention to so many little details. Spider-Ham. Why are his hands always wet? Come on.
Dude, Disney Plus. Spider-Ham.
Yeah, he's getting his own TV show. Like, I just want them to hurry up and announce how much it's going to cost. I need to know how many other streaming services I need to cancel to get this one.
I'm surprised you're not subscribed to the DC one.
I was going to, and then I saw it was $20 a month. Yeah, $20 a month. DC, you're out your damn mind. WWE is $10. And we know that Vince is insane.
Wow, that's crazy. So we got about 4 minutes left, sir.
4 minutes left? Okay. So again, back on the Gwen Stacy thing really quick. I liked that they got every aspect of her costume right for Into the Spider-Verse. They gave her the ballet shoes, they got the hood right, they got the mask right, even going so far as to give her the correct hair.
That's Spider-Woman? I thought she was Ghost Spider these days. Well, maybe in one universe, I guess.
Yeah. Which, by the way, since we're on the topic of Spider-Man and multiverses, can we please see the Jake Johnson Spider-Man appear in one of the actual MCU movies? Like, full-on animated, fat, and in sweatpants. Like 2 seconds. All I want is 2 seconds.
How about an after credits thing?
No, I want it to be like a full thing where it's like, poof, I shouldn't be here, poof.
Actually, what I would like to see is its own movie universe or its own storyline that touches on the original but is completely separate with no actual crossover unless it's modern to future. I want a 2099.
I can see them doing that. They've already talked about doing a Sinister Six, and then they changed it to Sinister Six, a cartoon. They're doing. They have confirmed that they are doing Black Cat.
Silver Sable.
Silver Sable would be awesome. That's about all I got for Spider-Man stuff right now, because they haven't announced anything else. If they would hurry up and actually get working on those, that'd be awesome. Especially since Sinister Six is going to be an MCU movie. All right, we have 2 minutes left. Scott, real quick, have you seen the Doom Patrol TV show?
Have you?
I've seen the orgasm episode.
No, I haven't seen any of Well, I've seen the first episode of Titans.
F Batman. I forgot that I'm a PG-13 channel.
Forget about Batman. No.
Forget about him.
Anyway,
no, but so like watch the Doom Patrol show. It's super good. I think it's exactly what Titans was supposed to be. Because it's so funny. Like
on a side note, I saw a girl cosplaying as Starfire. They should have used her. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Okay, so I'm gonna say one thing really quick on that then. You've only seen the first episode. I've seen a couple of the other ones. It does get better. Her costume does not look like
the character design.
Scott, if I agreed with you, we'd both be wrong.
Yeah, well.
Okay, so the character design is bad. At first, when they first introduced her, she looked like you could have picked her costume up at
Goodwill.
I was gonna say like Spirit Halloween for like 50 cents. But it's gotten better. I approve. I never didn't approve of the actress. I just didn't approve of the choice of costumes.
I don't care who the actor or actress is.
She's really good.
To me, the costume just sucked. I didn't like even Beast Boy. He looked dumb.
All right, so that is going to be time for us. If you liked this video, please leave a like. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike and tell me why. Tell me what I did wrong. Please, I want more viewers. Hit the subscribe button and please notify us. Or not notify, sign on for
That was
notifications.
terrible.
That was loud and scary. I died a little bit on the inside.
We're turning down the volume next
Yeah,
time.
we're turning the volume on that way down. Again, this has been Do That Thing. Do the thing. Make it do the stuff. This has been Scott from thevintagegamers.com. Again, I am Andrew, disagreeable or not.
Really?
Yeah, disagreeable or not. Andrew, disagreeable or not. I'd like to say thank you for watching, and later, nerds.